Good evening, everyone. Hello and welcome to this tournament gameplay between Blue Esports and Red Gaming. My name is Thomas DJ Phillips, and I will be solo casting today's game. Let's have a look at the team lineups. We are on Ice Mines. So on the team of Blue Esports, we have Lebgadu06 playing Makoa, Spiritual playing the Burst Mode Victor, from the New World with the Scorched Fernando, the Real Virus playing Royal Subjects BK, and Beta87 playing the Totemic Ward Grok. On the side of Red Gaming, EO Bane playing the Spirits Chosen Maldumba, Rodrigo Andrade with the Death and Taxes Leon, Ikutembe with the Headswolf Roll Androxus, Borak on Ionara, and CosmicDante playing the Saparounds Vivian. Interesting team compositions we got for a very typical double frontline combination we're running on Blue Esports, the Fernando and the Makoa, and a Grok support. So Grok has had a few changes in recent patches, so it's interesting to see him get a little bit more priorities going into the team fight. Is going to break out. It's going to be on this right side here. From the New World is going to push up, trying to get a bit of pokes down. The ball is not going to find that hook, and Red Gaming just going to back off. Impasse is down for a bit of cover. Leduc is loaded. He will fall to Rodrigo Andrade. Those Death and Taxes are doing so much damage as Cosmicdante is going to fall to the Real Virus. With Red Gaming, though, they do have pressure on the point, and there is some capture going on. Inara and Eodad are here, capturing the point 27% in favour of 0. And Rodrigo is going to keep on pushing on the side of Blue Team. Bit of pressure here on this left side. Zoning coming out from Red Gaming, and it's forcing both front lines grouping up on this left side, trying to make something happen here. But the zoning is just too strong as Leon is pumping out those Death and Taxes. A really nice impasse by the Inara is going to block Fernando inside this cage and prevent him from regrouping with Makoa. Hook does come through, and that's going to be a kill onto Rodrigo Grande. The Real Virus takes down CosmicDante. Borak will fall in trade. It's kills flying everywhere. Red Gaming do lose the team fight 3-1, but they get the point more importantly. And now let's see how they're going to zone up here. So Blue Esports do have the advantage. Look at this on the network. The Androxus, the Maldamba are what's really coming in big right now. Vivian pushing through here on this on this right side. Is gonna get the kill onto Real Virus, trying to be poppy bombed off the map, but no sir, that ain't gonna happen. Red Gaming are able to push up towards the points. Lebgadu on this Makoa cannot find the hook. The CC immunity from Inara prevents it. Impasse goes down. There is the Tempest used just to keep Blue Esports alive in the game. Borak is very low. He's gonna possibly fall here, but he's going to be saved very clutch by the Maldamba heals. Lebgadu having to back off here. Grok will fall to Eobane very low. There's the Dread Surfer down onto the Makoa, trying to get the burst onto him. He will fall, as does the Real Virus. Eobane just keeping everyone topped up. Red Gaming with a fantastic team fight there. Blue Esports losing 4 players on their team, and they finally have position on the point. And it's interesting to note that this whole thing happened without some key ultimates. Vivian gonna use the Sentinels there. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. If you okay, I've lost some of my right. There we go. Sorry about that. A few technical difficulties as my numblock completely bugged out. There we go. Okay, so going on to the point, 24 seconds left on the clock here. Blue Esports have control over the point. Low health was on side of Red Gaming. Lebgadu is able to get the kill onto Leon here. So a big miss here as Eoban, the support is down. Real Virus with the Royal Subjects BK just taking him down with that AoE. Borak looking for an impasse here is going to provide a little bit of cover. But is it going to be enough? It is going to be enough. He is able to get out. But at the moment, Blue Esports are in control of this. 0.2 seconds left. Androxus throws himself forward, trying to get the overtime. Makoa extremely low. He will fall to CosmicDante, who's keeping the damage going with these Saparounds. And bonking really low. Having to use a tree here for a bit of cover. CosmicDante pushing forward now. He wants blood. He smells it in the waters. The Real Virus is going down. Pushing forward again here. Very aggressive play by the Vivian. Pushing forward, getting Grok down to low. From the New World having to back off. Does not use the shield to keep the damage up. And CosmicDante will retreat. But a grenade by the victor is going to spell his death. But though 2-1 in favour of Red Gaming as they keep the push going. Half health bars along across the board for Red Gaming, but the side keeps going. They have numbers advantage. Fernando is down. Massive frontliner presence for Red Gaming is for Blue Esports is just not there as Makoa falls too quick. 2 for 2 trades. It's currently a 3v3 now. On the side, going back to CosmicDante on the backline here. Rodrigo Grande takes down 2 with the Liana, and there's a final kill onto from the New World. Hook comes through onto Rodrigo Grande. Onto CosmicDante. It's not going to be enough to kill him. Ancient Rage has been triggered by Legdo. He wants to buy a little bit more time. Still, that damage is being rained down by Vivian. Borak falls down. It's just not going to be enough to stay on the point against 3. Ikutebe trying to make the place happen, but it's just going to be all for naught. It's a 1-1 at the moment as we are 6 minutes into the game, and we get to take a breather right now. But that was impressive by Red Gaming, able to push the cart almost 90% of the way just in overtime. So Blue Esports really able to hold on to that point. But as I said, you know, the kills kept going, staggering their opponents and keeping the pressure. That was the key there. Blue Esports never found himself in a full 5v5. It was always fighting 3v5 or 4v5, and it was never in their favour. But with Ice Mines, with Frozen Guard, it's Frozen Guard, for God's sake. Yeah. With Frozen Guard, it is a very long push. So just the constant pressure onto the Red Gaming's backline, keeping the support out of the fight, and it's really punishing the Inara. But we're regrouping up. King Bomb is coming down here onto the engage. CosmicDante will be stunned up there and falls into the Tempest, getting the final kill. Rodrigo Grande gets the return kill onto the Real Virus. But it's a 1-for-1 trade as Ikutembe lamps out from the New World, pushing forward onto the Victor, gets a double kill. Borak falls in trade, but that's a triple kill going over Ikutembe though. He's going onto the Makoa, he smells that quadra kill, but Iaban will take it away from him. But we have to admit it's all going to be worth it because Red Gaming have control of the point. Blue Esports trying to find a bit of a group up here in the mines. But Red Gaming just hold. And that blue point is going to be real difficult to break through. As Real Virus falls, Ikutembe able to get into that backline, getting the kill. Later gets a return kill for the flank, 4 for 4. But no, nice stun there by Iban as Fernando from the New World cannot get through. He cannot make that voyage and settle on new ground. CosmicDante is able to hold on to the point. There is the objective catch. Hook going onto him by Legdo, using that shell spin just to knock him back. But he's out position without an escape as Red Gaming are pushing forward. 900 HP. He's going to fall very soon. He does land the hook, but it's not going to be enough. Ikutembe goes down. Real Viruses does get the return kill. But Red Gaming able to push up. This is roughly where the cart was before. Blue Esports were in a position to hold off. So far, that cart is still moving. 2 minutes left on the clock. And Blue Esports have to regroup. Going down here under the archway here. The impact's going down. From was going to be caught inside the slow field. Grumpy Bomb is thrown down, looking for the stun, and it will connect onto Borak. Also able to use the terrain. Has to pop that Mother's Grace to keep him alive. On the backside, though, Legdu, Beta, and Speedra are all falling as the carries are popping off here for Red Gaming. Surging through the caves and picking up 3 quick kills onto the backline. The support is down. Damage coming onto Fernando. He is not one for this New World because he is going back to the spawn, and Red Gaming keep the pressure going. CosmicDante applying some pressure here onto the Grub, but he will fall to the Victor grenades. Legdo is on this point sec. Mother's Grace does immune the hook, but at the moment it is only like the seismic crash is going to come down, but no one really to utilize that stun, and a bit of miscommunication there on the side of Red Gaming because Blue Esports are able to pick up 3 very quick kills as Ikutembe, who has been popping off this game, will fall to the victory grenade. But this push can still happen. 45 seconds left on the clock, and a regroup is in order. It is definitely order. Barak is waiting here on the right side for the go-ahead from his team. Gonna pop his head out, make himself known. Ikutembe on that left side as well is hunting for kills. Rodrigo and Rando, not really spoken much about him. He's just had a very steady performance on this Leon. Crucial in those opening team fights. Def and Taxis, the early game quarter rise is massive. Getting that pressing shot onto Makoa, dropping down to half HP. Borak is on the point, trying to sustain up here. Ikutembe waiting patiently in the wing, 7 seconds left. Front lines are very low, so Ikutembe has an option to go forward. He punches forward, getting kill onto Rio Virus, never steps up over onto the Victor, but Victor is able to get the kill. That hit scan coming up big. For a new world, pushing forward, he's going to pop that Immortal. HMA channeled as well. CosmicDante is just doing so much damage onto these front lines. Pushing forward, flanking through onto the left side, gets the double kill onto the Makoa. Gruk is also very low, triple kill for the Vivian, as the Real Virus is trying to make something happen. That's the quadra kill going for it. He's finally going to lose his life to the Victor, but EOB gets the killing blow. Borak is on point. Successful push for Red Gaming, who lead this series 3-1. And this is what we saw again from the first push. Blue Esports are not able to group up 5v5. They did win that team fight, and they were able rather to get some defensive positioning going. But it's the Leon, it's CosmicDante on this Vivian. The Androxus just popping off. Eobane is also keeping that Nara in his pocket with the healing. 10 seconds left. Blue Esports do have it all to do, not actually able to win this initial point fight. They do have the comeback mechanic though, so they are going to be able to capture it quicker. And now just looking here at the net worth, it's definitely in the pocket of Maldumba and Vivian. Master riding from front of New World, surging forward into the backline. He's going to be spotted into an immediate Dread Serpent. He's going to go down to 500 HP and retreat. But Fernando, what on earth are you doing? That's not where you should be. Real Virus having to poppy bomb away, but that's 2 quick kills from the New World and the Real Virus. Is some interesting decision making on the side of Blue Esports there, but it works in a 2-for-1 in favour of Red Gaming. Pushing forward, Ikutembe looking for some kills. There's the Tempest activated by Grok. Searching forward, getting the healing, getting on the movement speed, but Rodrigo Grande is going to get that kill onto Beta 87. The Grok is down. There is the sustain. Borak pushing forward to the point, getting the kill onto Legdu, returns his life with Victor dying. A cursed arm looking for this backline. Victor is going to be caught out. 3 quick kills going in favour of Red Esports. Gruk is going to be waiting in the wings. Vivian pushes forward, but Blue Esports able to get 97% on the point. And we have to ask if Fernando wasn't so caught out at the start with that interesting decision to dive the black line immediately. Could this have been Blue Esports' points as Red Gaming are pushing forward? 96%, 99%. There's no contest available. Red Gaming get the victory in very clinical fashion.